Alright, what is going on, everybody? It's Navs Fight Media coming at you with yet another video. You guys already know what time it is. It's time to bring on that boxing. Today we're going to be talking about, Gervonta Davis. There were rumors about Abner being his next opponent, and I think that, we can all agree that that would be it'd be an interesting fight, but we saw Abner in his last performance. It wasn't anything, to call home about. I don't think it was the most impressive performance of his career. Obviously the eye injury and everything ever since he lost to Leo Santa Cruz those two times, I don't think he was ever really the same. I think that Gervonta Davis, obviously he beat Leo Santa Cruz, so what would that fight even really mean? I'm not saying that it wouldn't be an interesting fight. I think it would. I don't see Gervonta Davis losing that fight at all. Just with all the circumstances, I think that everything kind of plays in his favor for that particular matchup. Not to take anything away from Abner Mares' legend. He was one of my favorite fighters, 6-7 years ago, but it's just the timing thing. I think that because Gervonta already beat Leo Santa Cruz, I don't think the fight really makes that much sense, and it wouldn't really add anything to Gervonta Davis's resume. I know the name in general would, but I just think the particulars, the way that people perceive fighting guys that are not in their prime anymore. It's just why even fight that guy? But I think there's so many other fights out there for Gervonta. I think that we obviously want the Ryan Garcia fight to happen. It seems like there's a hold up in that too. It's not easy to make fights like that happen, especially when it comes to stars that want to be the A side, and then their opponents think that they should be the A side. I should be getting more money. He should be getting more money. It should be a 50-50 split. It's very complicated. These fights are difficult to make happen, but I think that Gervonta Davis has to fight somebody who's a credible opponent. I'm trying to think about, the least credible opponent that he could fight right now where people wouldn't really criticize him. It's just hard because everybody wants to see Gervonta against a guy like a Lomachenko, a Teofimo Lopez. I think if he fights a guy like Teofimo, that'd be an interesting fight. Go up to 140 real quick. I don't know if he'd be down. It seems like he still wants to stay at lightweight, but you could still make that fight happen. Fight a guy at 140 just to make something happen. I don't know who he would fight next, because obviously Teofimo Lopez is going to be fighting in December. That fight's coming up soon. But I think that Gervonta needs a really credible opponent right now. It's kind of difficult because when these guys aren't fighting each other, then they're going to constantly receive criticism for not fighting the best. But the reality of it is that these fights aren't easy to make happen. Like, guys just price themselves out. I think that Gervonta, I'm just saying he wouldn't gain much from fighting Abner. They're saying that it was just a rumor. It's not even true, but I'm just saying that potential opponent, I think that Gervonta is probably going to fight in January. I'm not 100% sure, but that's what people are saying. That was what they were saying for the Abner Mares fight. But even before that, I think he was targeting December and January. But I think with I think he had a court case, something like that. It's probably going to be more like January. I want to see Gervonta Davis back in the ring because he's just one of those fighters that he just makes the arena electric. He makes the atmosphere crazy. When you watch his pay-per-view fights, you don't regret it. They all end in devastating knockouts. When you watch it on TV, on pay-per-view, it's so worth it because you feel like you're actually in the arena. You can see how electric the atmosphere is. I mean, he's the real deal. I think that there aren't many guys that can beat Gervonta Davis right now. I think if I were to handpick guys, I would say Shakur Stevenson is the number one guy that can beat him. Number 2 would probably be a Devin Haney. Number 3 would maybe be, I don't know, man. Maybe a Ryan Garcia. I think Ryan definitely has a chance just because of, a puncher's chance, but I think I'd still favor Tank in that fight. But if I were to pick guys, there aren't many that can do it. I could see I don't know if Teofimo could pull it off. That'd be a tough one, but there are a lot of guys that are talented at lightweight. It's just Gervonta's that guy. I think that he's just too dangerous right now. Even though if you win rounds against him, he's got that Deontay Wilder effect where it doesn't even matter. He's gonna catch you eventually, and it's just too difficult to stay in there with him. Even when you're racking up rounds, you think you're having progress, you're making progress, and then he just catches you like he did to Rolly Romero. It's tough, and I think Rolly had success. I think he did better than a lot of other fighters, would have. But Gervonta is just one of those people that it's hard to it's hard to beat him. He's just he's that guy. He's got that power, that one-shot power, that one-hitter quitter. It's too difficult to beat a guy like Gervonta Davis. But let me know in the comments who you guys think he should fight next. Obviously, there are guys that it doesn't seem like Ryan Garcia is in the picture right now, but just because of negotiations would be too much of an issue. Devin Haney looks like he's going to be fighting Lomachenko. So what do you guys think, you know, Gervonta should do? Should he stay active? Should he wait it out, see what happens, and then make his moves? Or, you know, go out and fight, you know, other guys? Or do you think he should go up to 140 for just a stay busy fight? Or do you guys have a potential opponent? Name anybody in the comments down below and we'll break it down. But thank you guys for watching. I'll keep you guys updated with any intel I get. I'll catch you guys later. Peace. Well, that's going to do it for another NASFight Media video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for the constant support. Salute to you always.